You'll know real when you get it. It'll say eBay Authenticity Guarantee, and you'll feel it. Maybe it's a head-turning handbag, a watch that says it all, jewelry that makes you look like the gem, sneakers and streetwear so fresh every step feels fly.
When it comes to style and luxury, eBay gets it. They're making sure the things that you love are checked by experts. Not just any experts, specialized experts. Real people who love this stuff. With real hands-on authentication experience.
So when you see that shiny blue checkmark that says Authenticity Guarantee, shop with confidence. Every inch, stitch, sole, and logo is verified authentic through a detailed inspection. That's how you know that eBay's got your back.
Because when you finally step into those sneakers, put on that watch, get your real gold glow up, swing that handbag over your shoulder, or step out in that streetwear, you'll realize that feeling is unlike any other.
With eBay Authenticity Guarantee, you can trust that feeling of real is always in reach. Ensure your next purchase is the real deal. Visit ebay.com for terms.
Starting a health and wellness journey is so personal, and it's never easy, is it? Whether you're going all in or easing into it, I'm going to be somebody who's always just give me like blocks of 10 minutes, really. Alo Moves has the classes and flows that are made to move with you. Alo Moves is an on-demand streaming wellness platform from Alo Yoga. You know Alo Yoga. From yoga and fitness to meditation and self-care, it's my go-to for every step of my health and wellness journey.
I like what you said about 10 minutes because that is what I'm all about on Alo Moves these days. I found these new videos from Bianca Wise. That's one of the instructors. By the way, they have so many great instructors, so many types of workouts. The name is what got me, guys. Pilates Endorphin. Ooh, high intensity interval training. Sweet, short, and spicy is how they described it. But like, it just energizes you. And Alo Moves gets it. They're all about those small daily rituals. You can't get away from your desk. You could do 10 minutes over in the living room. You don't have to go to a studio. They have cardio. They have HIIT workouts. They have Pilates. They have yoga. And can we talk about the game changers? They have gua sha, dry brushing, face yoga. I just watched a video on how to build a healthier plate. Nutrition advice. It's everything you need with over 100 new classes every month.
No matter what your path, it's time to make a move with Alo Moves. Get a free 30-day Alo Moves subscription by going to alomoves.com and use code Mascara20. That's ALO moves.com, code Mascara20 in all caps. alomoves.com, code Mascara20 in all caps. Hello, hello. Welcome to Fat Mascara.
It's Fat Mascara. I'm Jen Sullivan.
Jen Sullivan. I'm Jessica Matlin.
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm good.
I just lit a candle on this cold, wintry February day. I feel like it's not going to give people like a big shock because I'm on a bit of a Margiela kick, okay? It's kind of like a very standard Margiela candle. It's by the fireplace.
Oh, classic.
Yeah, I know. Last time was like winter walk. I'm telling you, I'm blazing through these babies. Oh, did you see we got a comment from Harry Slatkin?
Yeah, about his candles. And people are like, well, go sniff them. We want to see. We had a listener tell us her thoughts on the one she bought.
Yeah, she didn't love the minty.
No, she didn't like the eucalyptus mint one.
Yeah.
But I'm actually doing a little road tripping to Philly this weekend. So there's a Dollar General I know of on the way because there's not one near me in Brooklyn. So I'm going to pick up. And now I'm like, do I not get the eucalyptus? I don't know which one I'm going to get. I guess I'll smell them.
Well, I feel like I have this weird feeling that you can shell out for a couple.
Things?
Just a hunch.
Not only that, after I saw it, there's a big size for $8. And then the regular size is only $5. Should I just like load up?
I don't know. 8, there's a big difference between 5 and 8 in my mind.
Yeah.
8, you're at 10. 5 feels good.
I think there might even be a travel size one. All right, whatever. I'm going to load up this weekend so I can test them all. And then I'll currently be burning those. But we're still burning the speakeasy candle from last week from Terry. So good.
So let's do a little housekeeping. I'm going to be taking a little hiatus. I will miss you all, Jen. And fam. Well, you know where to find me. At Moda, which is my day job, I have a new role. I'm going to be not only director of beauty, but the director of beauty and home. So I was trying to make a fun pivot with candles.
There's no fun for this for me. I'm going to miss you.
I'm going to miss you. But wait, here's the joke, though. Here's the joke of it all. People don't listen to things consecutively. So they're going to be like, she never went anywhere.
No, they're going to be like, why is it Jen and these other people?
But I also am doing a couple of interviews. So it's like, this is like a big nothing. Why are we making a whole thing of this? This is a big
because
nothing
people
burger.
will be. So like our Wednesday episodes, I'll be having some guest co-hosts come in. We'll see where we land on that for the next couple months. But Jess will be here for interviews here and there.
Yes.
Including some joint ones that we already have planned.
We have an amazing one scheduled and I'm so excited
But you will be hearing
about.
her beautiful voice less frequently. And we wanted to tell you why.
Yes. I feel like this is a seasonal change where I am being called to focus on home fragrance, rugs.
I was going to say, the whole job isn't home fragrances.
I know. It is important though.
I was like, just order up your candles and get back on the mic. It's not quite
Tabletop. I'm really excited, but I need
Tabletop. You're helping people tablescape. Yeah.
Tabletop, tablescapes, candlesticks, bedding, books, vintage antiques, honey.
Oh, look at this merchandiser go. That's lovely. It's exciting. I'll stop being sad. I'll be excited for you and sad at the same time. I can hold both emotions at once.
You contain multitudes. But I'll be listening.
You better be. I hope you'll all be listening too. I'm like speechless because I'm going to miss you. But I mean, obviously, you'll still be around somewhat. So
I will be listening and I will be here in spirit.
It's funny. It's like you left on summoning just Jess's world to everyone's world. I was thinking about you this week because last week we were talking about how you run through a field in your mind. And that's the beauty the beauty story you want to tell. Did you see, before we get into the news here, did you see the new Marc Jacobs Daisy literally dropped a campaign? It's like you summoned it from the air. Did you see this?
I have a feeling they've been working on it for more than
I know, but
longer than
I didn't get a heads up. I hadn't been working on any stories related to Marc Jacobs or anything. And then all of a sudden, this new Daisy Wild campaign, which is their new like Daisy flanker in their fragrance, drops. And it's the entire vibe that we were talking about from Sanzi, from the Melon Fields, from Stella McCartney back in the day.
This is such a fabulous aesthetic. It's timeless.
I think they're on a road trip, actually.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Maybe I should actually pause before commenting.
Yeah.
Well,
it's still the Daisy. The bottle still has the Daisy. There's still that sunlit, I don't know. It's got like I always think Virgin Suicide's kind of sunlighting with the flare and the warm yellowy
Magic
70s.
Hour.
Yeah, magic hour. We're outdoors, but you're going to love this too because I know you love a supermodel moment. We've got some Nepo babies in this, some model babies.
God.
We've got Ever Anderson's in this campaign. She's Mila Jovovich's daughter.
Oh my God.
One of my favorite movies ever.
Imagine how frustrating it is just for like your average podunk model.
Yeah, because these people come
mean?
with like a built-in, this is that whole nepotism story.
And you're not even like how hard it's going to be for you to like actually go to all the castings, go to all the grind of doing the modeling, traveling, getting to New York, getting the apartment, going to Paris. Like you don't have a car and driver. You don't have a...
Well, I don't know that these people do either, but they have at least a name.
No, I'm not saying I don't want to get a call from Mila Jovovich, but you know what I mean?
My daughter did it all on her own. Ever's a standalone
Yeah, but you know
girl.
what I mean? Like the sort of comforts and connections of many, many people. Okay, who else is in it?
Well, Grace Burns. Does that last name give you a clue?
Oh, Ed Burns.
Which means?
Christy Turlington.
Christy Turlington's daughter is in this as well. And just because nepotism does not rule my world and I don't want it to rule the world, I'm just going to name the rest of the people in it because they deserve it too. We've got Alva Clare, Natalia Devora, Marley Guillory, Erin Kim, Sophia Santamarina, Stevie Sims, Lennon Sorrenti. I don't know.
Sorrenti.
It might be a me. I'm not sure. I didn't do all my homework on their genealogies. But it's a great campaign. I just thought it was so funny because we sat there talking about how much we love this type of campaign, and then another one dropped.
I'm not mad at it. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to smell it too. I do enjoy the Daisy franchises usually.
I think they're collectible.
As in, anything's collectible technically.
No, but I mean, many of them I don't think are available anymore.
Oh, right. Limited edition kind of runs. Yeah, absolutely. They've done that. Along with, like I think of the Escadas as like the original collectibles. They would do like those seasonal collectibles. I still do.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's out. That's fun. It makes me think of you. I am going to take you through the news. Sadly, it's going to be the last time we're doing the news together for a little while, but let's get into it. Okay, You want to know what's so hot right now, Jess? Dimples.
Hansel.
No. Did he have them? No, he might have had a chin dimple. No,
Yeah,
regular
yeah.
dimples. So hot right now.
I saw this and I was
What
like,
did you see? What do you think I'm even going to talk
I
about?
saw something with like people getting a dimple. And I was like, this is so demented.
This has been brewing for a little minute here, though, because in the fall, this tool was making the rounds that you could use to like sort of indent your skin so it looked like you had dimples, right? So people
This
were
is right
using
there
this,
with mewing.
well, no, but it crimped the skin almost
oh my God,
like
stop. Oh my God.
you, like if you're wearing socks. Sometimes this happens to me, especially as I've gotten older. Like I put on a pair of tighter socks, and then I take them off, and it still looks like I'm wearing socks because it's like compressed. Do you know what I'm talking about? Or like a sheet wrinkle on your face.
Wait, that's something that happens to people when they get older? That's like an older person thing?
Well, think about it. You have less collagen and elastin, so that bounce back factor of your skin isn't as good. So if something were to, right?
Okay,
You haven't noticed this like a sheet,
No.
like if I lay with my face pressed into a pillow, like kids, I get that too, but it disappears right away. If I have like a sheet wrinkle on my face now, it's like, see you in 2 hours. It might still be there.
Didn't know that was something I needed to look for now.
It's coming for you, Jess. I have a couple years on you, so it's coming for you. Anyway, it's not healthy. It's not safe. Doctors have said this tool is like, don't do this. You could permanently damage the skin, maybe cause some hyperpigmentation. You're causing pressure. Anyway, this tool has been around for a while. But you know what? I was researching this, I found it is not the first time the dimples have been hot and trendy. And there was a tool for this in 1936. A New York, her name was Isabella Gilbert. She invented another tool to make a quote unquote fine set of dimples. So that was back in 1936. If the tool's not doing it, guess what Americans do, or people around the world? They get surgery. That is right. The Dimpleplasty surgery is kind of having a boomlet right now. It is currently, this blows my mind, a $302 million market for the Dimpleplasty. How many people are getting Dimpleplasty surgery?
Well, the thing is, like, I didn't think that this was so desirable. And it's not that I don't like dimples. It's just I didn't think this was like all the rage.
Well, some people have posited, and I want to hear what you think, that this goes along with the current obsession with girlhood and youth and all of that. So dimples only 20 to 30% of the world's population, by the way, have dimples, the two little dots on the side of your cheeks, if you don't know what a dimple is. They can go away as you get older. Have you noticed that? Like kids you knew with dimples. I have a good family friend, and he had the best dimples, and I've seen him lately. There's no more dimples. Like he's in his 50s now, I would guess.
I got to think about who has dimples.
Oh my
Like
God.
AC Slater?
I can also remember, this is such a random name. If anybody's from Philadelphia knows this person, Timmy Pappin. I went to elementary school. Timothy Pappin had the best dimples. He's going to be like, how does that woman even remember me if this gets back to Timmy Pappin? But yeah, they're cute. They imply youthfulness. So people are going to their plastic surgeons and asking for a little crimp in both cheeks, dimples.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We got to stop talking about this. I'm feeling sick. Go on. This just gives me this gives me like, I don't know, I feel faint. It's the idea of crimping someone's fucking face. Go on.
Okay. Well, anyway, they're hot right now. The surgery's on the rise, expected to rise all the way through the year 2030. Just wanted to share that. Okay, this is where I need to do a quiz of Jess's knowledge of beauty because I couldn't think of a time this has happened before. But, so you know Drew Barrymore is a spokesperson for Garnier. She has been for a year. She is now on her hair color box. So Garnier Nutrice 70, the dark natural blonde, when you go to the drugstore to look for your hair dye, you're going to see Drew Barrymore's face on the actual box.
Wow.
Have you remembered? I know we've had lots of celebrity spokespeople for hair color at the drugstore, but have they ever been on the box?
Wasn't Eva Longoria on the box?
So I looked into that. No, she was not on the L'Oreal
Heather
box.
Locklear on the box?
I didn't check that one. I checked Tina Fey.
No, Tina Fey wouldn't be on the box.
I'm vaguely remembering like a Faria Beyonce back in the
Mia
day.
Jovovich, maybe.
See, I'm not counting that though. I feel like if you're a model,
She's a model. Mhm.
right? So I'm talking more about like.
No, they don't put the people on the box. I don't even think, I don't know, Heather Locklear, I wouldn't actually put on the box. And I realize that's a throwback for a lot of people because I'm thinking.
No, I wanted you to. I wanted you to think about all the ads I know you have in your visual memory. And I could not. So I couldn't fact check this. Has this been done before? But
Heather Locklear, no.
This isn't a real time. You're not actually researching in the moment. She's literally
I'm
looking
thinking.
up into her brain. She's looking off and thinking.
Heather Locklear, she was not like a model. She was like an actress. I think they would have to pay them so much more money.
Yes.
What about Terry Hatcher? Did we talk about Terry Hatcher?
No, but I will keep looking back, but I've yet to see this. And it just, I think it shows the way that celebrities have become so comfortable with selling product and being the face of something that, like, as part of her contract now, she is on the box. She even said it frankly, like, listen, this is my color. It's always been my shade. She just was like, might as well be on the box. But get this, something's been brewing in Reddit. There is somebody on a hair color box that's famous. Guess who it is? Travis Kelce. That's right.
Oh,
Super Bowl's coming
wow.
up this weekend. I don't know if anybody remembers this. He was the spokesperson for this Rewind It hair and beard color for men, which I think is referencing like going back to their youth, like rewinding it back to when you weren't gray.
Yeah.
But this was not part of when it was known that he was signed on as one of these people. He's on his box.
That's going to stop soon.
So I think it must have been a signed deal maybe before Super Bowl this year, before a little someone named Miss Swift got into his life. But if you go and see Rewind It, shade light brown, that's Travis Kelce.
Just a quick sidebar. I don't watch a lot of sports, but football is on my house a lot during the season because my husband watches it. And I had no idea every commercial has a player in it. And I was like, this is insanity. And I was like, is this a recent thing? And he was like, not really. I mean, I don't know what is recent anyway. We weren't like measuring it. He's like, I think you just don't watch football. But the endorsement deals are crazy. Okay, I'm not saying anything new. This is not like related to like what we're talking about. But I was just shocked. The Rewind It thing, I think that's so crazy and silly. But I guess this is just what's done, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, anybody with celebrity now, whether it's an athlete, an actor, I want to say an author and a scientist, but let's be honest, they don't have celebrity, can get a deal.
Maybe it's not silly. I don't know why I said silly. I was just like kind of everything, insurance, tires, Jell-O.
It's the consumerification of our entire lives, right? I mean, it's kind of how it rolls. But get this.
Yeah.
It's not all going to be football players, as you know, at the Super Bowl, because remember how we were talking about Knicks and their first debut Super Bowl?
Oh.
We now know. We now know this is going to be a good commercial because it will be starring one Cardi B.
Cardi B. I saw the Instagram.
I am so excited. I love Cardi B. I cannot believe she hasn't had a beauty campaign before. This is her first beauty campaign.
Yeah.
She'll be fronting Duck Lips. If she drops a track that somehow, making celebrities do like this is Who Weekly always talks about this, how the other podcast, have you listened to Who Weekly podcast?
Yeah.
They always talk about like the celebrities that get roped into doing like jingles and tracks and how some of them just almost sound like real songs. If somehow Nick's got her to do a track for Duck Lips, it's going to be the new Fat Mascara anthem song while Jess is away for the next couple months. So I'm going to be playing that on repeat. I love Cardi B. Anyway, so that's her first beauty campaign that ties into the Super Bowl as well, which is this weekend here in the United States. All right. Wrapping up, I don't have a science corner, but I have an update on a beauty caper and another beauty caper.
A caper?
You love my beauty caper. It's Detective Corner. Remember the Moose Hair Salon in Binbrook, Canada?
You need music for caper. You need music for caper.
What would it be?
What is caper music?
I'm picturing like a tiptoeing, like a cartoon character who's like doo-doo, doo-doo. Maybe I'm picturing Pink
That's
Panther.
Pink Panther.
Okay, maybe
that's Pink Panther.
Wow, that was an
no,
old
but caper
reference.
feels more. No, I get that. No, that could be okay.
Where
that's a really good option.
The world is I'm also getting Carmen Sandiego vibes because there's a magnifying glass involved.
No, we need something more like fleeting. Something more like it's the last 15 minutes of the movie and it's getting crazy.
Can it be a French Nouveau kind of movie?
Yes,
like that kind of, yeah. Now
like,
we're getting the vibe.
Like speeding it up. Yeah.
Just going to put it out there. I am not looking for this music. You guys know how hard I work on like stock music. This one feels like an ask, but I don't have music. I do have an update. Okay, who remembers the Moose Hair Salon? Binbrook, Canada. Let's take you back to the summer. They have a 6-foot moose in their yard, right? It's moose Mousse, like the hair product is the name of the salon. But I just think it's so cute that they also have like a moose on their yard. And somebody stole it. We still don't know. It has not ever resurfaced. However, I checked in. At Christmas time, another person in the neighborhood dropped off a different moose for them to use as their new sort of like mascot, if you will. He's very different, though. He's only like 3 feet tall, and he's a Christmas moose, and he holds a wreath, and he's an indoor moose, not an
indoor moose.
So they still haven't lost. So we don't have an update on that caper, but we do have a caper with its own conclusion. Let me share a story with you. It's April 2016. A trucking company employee, his name's Roberto. He was asked to pick up a tractor trailer. What did he find inside? What was his, what do you call it? Cargo. It was 24 pallets of Perry Ellis perfume.
No, now I'm interested.
Destined for Laredo, Texas. So he's driving from Florida to Texas with 24 pallets of Perry Ellis. Side note, Jess, guess how much 24 pallets of Perry Ellis perfume weighs?
Oh my God. I don't even want to like embarrass myself and play this game.
Well, I'm over here saying a Super Bowl ad's 100,000.
I was thinking it and I wasn't going to mention it. That was an opportunity for a great joke. I was going to say, I don't know, $100,000 for 60 seconds. Or 30 seconds.
24 pallets of Perry Ellis perfume weigh 19,000 pounds. So picture how much perfume we're talking about. This is like a tractor trailer full. What does this driver do? He doesn't go to Texas, Jess. He makes a hard left, and he heads to the Miami-Dade transportation hub, where his 2 friends are waiting with Ryder rental trucks, where they unload 22 of the, I don't know how many pounds that is, of pallets of perfume into the trucks.
Was this really perfume?
Yes. He continues on to Texas, gets there, delivers. They're like, where's the perfume? Tries to evade capture. An investigation is opened.
Okay.
Where was the perfume, you may all wonder? This was back in 2016. Why am I talking about this now? They very quickly were able to apprehend 2 of them. There's a 3rd person missing, and we still don't have the perfume. Where did it end up? It ended up in the backyard of a woman named Maurizia, who had it under a tarp. And when the FBI came, because obviously they were able to track down how this all went down. There was also GPS tracking on the truck. She told them it was olive oil.
What?
This woman has, 17,000 pounds of Perry Ellis perfume in her backyard under tarps. And she tried to tell them it was olive oil.
But why does she have this? I think I'm like not understanding. They're going to sell it on the black market?
Yeah. But in the meantime, before they were able to sell it and everything cooled down, this woman's storing it for them. So now she's involved.
Right. Okay. So she's
too.
like.
It wasn't until, so this was 2016, 2022, they finally apprehended the missing guy that was like a part of this. He was 69. He was arrested in 2022. And just last week, the whole thing has wrapped up and he got his final sentence. He's going to jail for 10 years. I mean, that was a big theft. Because think how much that was worth.
Wait, 10 years for all?
Yeah, we got interstate. I'm not a lawyer, but like you can't steal 19,000 pounds of perfume and try and drive it across state lines and think that nothing's going to happen.
Senior citizen.
I know.
See, I don't know. That makes me sad. I don't know.
I know.
Some people are listening to this being like, the law's the law, lady.
I was just like, I'm sure there's lots of people who get away with this and were a little bit better at their perfume stealing. I don't want anybody to steal, but you feel bad for them.
You know what? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. There's something, there's more to this story. I want to know more to this story.
Well, they were trying to make a buck. I mean, think how much that much perfume is worth. And
I know.
Also, there was a lot of lying. It wasn't like they came clean. It took them 5 years to find this guy.
Well, I want to, this is like a follow the money story. I want to know where the money's going. Who is it supporting? What's going on? What other?
As with any crime, I mean, let's be honest. Unless it's a crime of passion, mostly it often comes down to money.
Yeah. So where is it going? Who else is tied to this?
To these 4 people's families, maybe to their. I don't know. They're criminals. I'm not sure. They were stealing.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a story I don't want to get involved in.
Well, justice was served. The perfume was returned, unlike the moose in Binbrook, which I don't think money was at the bottom of the moose caper. Still think it was those kids in the white. I think it was those kids in the white truck. Remember somebody saw a truck driving away?
Yeah.
which didn't have GPS, unlike the Perry Ellis perfume heist of 2016.
I haven't heard the name Perry Ellis in so long, and that to me was the best part of the story. I'm so glad we got to say Perry Ellis like 4 or 5 times so far.
And who's buying this? 19,000 pounds. Okay, if it was like a fragrance retailer that had mixed pallets of all their shipments to the Sephora or whatever, but no, all Perry Ellis. I got to get that scent. Maybe it's really good. Maybe they really liked the scent.
Maybe it was worth.
Like that lady with the Stanley cups in her trunk. Right after we talked about Stanley cups, by the way, guys, with the Eyewitness Beauty people, there was like
The Eyewitness Beauty people.
Well, Annie and Nick.
Like they're a corporation.
There was a woman arrested for like having, I think it was 40-something Stanley cups that she had stolen in her trunk that she was trying to hide, all varieties. I don't know why criminals do what they do. I'm just here to report the news and keep you up to date on all of the beauty capers going around the United States. You're welcome.
I want to know the backstory.
You have some time off. You can dig into
time
it.
off.
This could be your investigative report. She'll be back in May with an exclusive.
I'm gonna have the guy right next to me. I'll be with the 72-year-old man being like, so like, what happened, babe? What happened? What brought you to that?
I was like, I really like Perry Ellis.
No.
Anyway, that is the news. Consider yourself up to speed. Let's go raise some wands. I don't know if you heard, it's February. It's the month of the love, Valentine's Day. I'm not about romantic partners. I'm not going to be about galentines. There is no love, everyone, more important than the love between a woman and her bra.
Jen, you know it. It's really true.
I know I'm right about this. When you find a good bra, and I'm going to tell you what that bra is. It's Honey Love. You knew it's going to be Honey Love. When you find that Honey Love relationship with the right bra for you, maybe it's the V bra from Honey Love. Maybe it's the crossover bra from Honey Love. You don't want to take it off. Nothing comes between you and your Honey Love.
I wear my Honey Love crossover bra almost every single day. I'm just being real with you, okay? It doesn't bulge in the back. It has nice smoothing fabric. It even has a little mesh, which makes me feel a little sexy. I'm just being honest, okay? And it gives me separation. It doesn't create that dreaded uniboob effect that you get with a lot of bras that are supportive. And Honey Love, they have more than just bras. They have shapewear, they have tanks, they have leggings that give you nice everyday support. Honey Love has it all.
Treat yourself to the best bras on the market and save 20% off at honeylove.com/mascara. Use our exclusive link, honeylove.com/mascara, to get 20% off. After you purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Again, that's honeylove.com/mascara. Treat yourself to Honey Love because you deserve it.
Jen, you know what makes me feel really fantastic? That feeling when I just leave the salon and my hair looks incredible.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what makes me feel less than fantastic? Suiting up to go to the salon, sitting there for hours, and then trudging home. But thank you, Way. You have put the power of amazing salon quality hair in a little tiny bottle.
You're talking about Way's new hair gloss.
Yeah.
I know you are.
Yeah.
Which means you don't have to leave your home to go to the salon to get shiny
No, I
hair.
just have to roll on over to the bathroom.
I started using this about a month ago. It only takes 5 minutes, which is even faster than the salon version of a clear hair gloss. It leaves your hair really shiny, really moisturized. I'm an air dryer, but I actually did a blow dry just because I wanted to see how it looked. So much more shine than usual. But when I air dry, it also just sections perfectly and kind of falls in place, almost as if you put on a serum, but you didn't put any extra product. It's just the hair gloss. It's
Nice.
that good. It's made with hyaluronic acid and rice water, if you care to know. And according to a consumer perception study, over 85% of people agreed that their hair looks shinier, healthier, and smoother when they use this product. And you know it's not our favorite from Way. They have all sorts of great products. You've probably heard Jess talk about the hair oil on the show.
Gorge.
More than once now, I think.
Yeah.
They're just all wonderful and they smell delicious too.
Give your hair a glow up with Way. Go to theway.com and use the promo code mascara for 15% off any product. That's theway.com, THEOUAI.com, and use the promo code mascara.
Jess, let's Let's talk about Ritual supplements, shall we? How many experts have we had on this podcast talk about skin? They all say the same thing, and that is you can't just be putting products on your face. Good skin comes from the inside out, and that really makes sense to me. And now Ritual's new Hyacera can provide you daily wrinkle support from within. It's a supplement that helps minimize wrinkles and hydrate skin from the inside out. Don't you love that?
I love that. And you know what? I don't like to take a lot of pills. I really don't. But Hyacera made the cut, man. It's part of my morning routine. I take one every single morning. And I've actually noticed my skin has a little extra bounce.
I've noticed that about you too. You want to know why? Of course, there's science behind it. There's a clinical study done by an independent research lab that shows Ceratique, which is one of the ingredients in Ritual's Hyacera supplement, proves to help reduce wrinkles and fine lines in 90 days. And another ingredient in the supplement, Hyabest, significantly improves skin luster and suppleness compared with the baseline after daily use. Plus, Ritual multivitamins are vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, allergen-free. The company is a certified B Corp. What else do you need?
Reduce wrinkles without compromising. Hyacera from Ritual is a skin supplement you can actually trust.
Get 20% off your first month for a limited time at ritual.com/mascara. Start Ritual or add Hyacera to your subscription today. That's ritual.com/mascara for 20% off.
All right, it's time to raise a wand, everyone. Jen, we got some information. We got some feedback on the SK2 substitute. There is no substitute. First of all, I want to be clear. We're not promoting dupe culture.
No, one of our listeners used your language, which was SK2 for less moment.
For less moment?
Just like, for SK2 for less moment. She's like, I have something for the SK2 for less moment.
Oh my God, that's funny. Because we don't want to take away from the hard work that went behind a product.
Oh, SK2 and it's Patera. No, but there's different ways to achieve the same goals. And so we want to help the listener with that. And on that note, we have Julia from Los Angeles. Take it away.
Hi, this is Julia calling in from Los Angeles. I don't know if you're still taking the SK2 dupe recommendations, but I highly recommend the Lululun masks. I think it's spelled Lululun masks. They're a company from Japan. They have a very deep line of different kinds of masks you can try, but I feel like the moist masks very closely duplicate what you're trying to get out of an SK2 product. So that's my recommendation. Thanks. Bye.
Okay. I had never heard of this brand, Lululun. The Lululun Pure Sheet Masks, you get 7 for $7.50. So she took the homework very seriously. She came in with a way lower and sharper price point than I did.
Razor sharp.
I, however, as you remember from last week, found what I think is the exact active ingredient, but minus any preservatives or extras that might irritate, in the One Thing Galactomyces Ferment Filtrate. Funny, I didn't mention this last week. As I've been using this over the course of the week, I looked into the brand more. It's a Korean brand. One Thing, it means literally the one thing in here, almost like an Inky List or like an Ordinary where you just get the active. They have moved on from that a little bit, but remember, that was like a moment in the skincare industry. So this is the one thing in here is the Ferment Filtrate, which is basically similar to the one that's in the SK2. I'm going to walk back on how I was using it because I found a new way to use it. I told you that my SK2 for less was going to be to put on this and then put on the Honest Beauty silicone reusable sheet mask.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, I don't like how this feels on my face. I feel silly with a silicone sheet mask wrapped around my face and around my ears. It just, like you were saying about putting something cold on your face.
No, thank you.
Sure, maybe I'm not making it occlusive and it's not going to be as effective as it would be if I don't care. I'm just doing, in the ethos of one thing, I'm just doing the one thing. So I'm glad I have the silicone sheet mask. It'll be good for other things. If I ever went like a serum or something to penetrate, I'm glad to have it. It's reusable. I don't have to pay for or make extra trash. But this Ferment Filtrate, this is very good. It is so hydrating. I haven't seen any of the brightening they talk about, but for someone with incredibly dry skin, like, oof, that is good. So right now, I got mine on iHerb and it was $20. It can be higher at other websites, but I'll put a link to it in the show notes. I'm raising a wand to it. Jess, this is my raise a wand. That's how much I like this.
I want to try it.
It's really nice. A cute package too.
I won't say no to a face mask, but I'm not a huge face mask person. I do like under eye masks though. Like little, those I will put on while I do Zoom.
Like a sheet one that you stick on? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, sticky. Like a sticky.
Yeah.
Like a crescent moon. Okay. So my razor wand is the Westman Atelier highlighting fluid. The real name is the Liquid Super Loaded Highlighter. Mm-hmm. So I've been playing around with how I use it because it's a liquid. You squeeze it. Okay.
Right.
I'm sure a better makeup artist than me knows exactly how to. Well, Gucci Westman, her whole thing is everything's easy. So if she heard me talking, she would say, no, you can use it any way you want. You can tap it on the tops of your cheekbones, your nose. But I'm sure that there is a really amazing way to use it that I'm probably not using it the right way. But I like to play around with it a little bit. I've been playing around by mixing it on the back of my hand with a little bit of foundation. And it's been shearing out my foundation a little bit because my skin is getting drier. It's winter. Everyone is talking about the return to matte. Not quite ready for that right now. Not going to go there so fast. But I can't do that full-on dewy look because my skin it's not doing that. I don't know. My skin just doesn't do that. So it's giving a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of glow.
Yeah.
But I can still get a little bit of coverage with that. Does that make sense?
It itself doesn't have coverage, but mixing it with your foundation gives you the glow plus then the coverage of the foundation.
And it comes in 3 different colors. I love the Peau de Rose. It's like a light baby pink, almost like a ballet pink. But you can also tap it onto the tops of your cheeks and stuff. It's just a beautiful highlighter. And it also has, like all Westman Atelier products, it has skincare ingredients. So this has vitamin C, antioxidants, So you're getting some good stuff with it too.
I want that stuff from skincare, not makeup, but I get it. I've only used her highlighting stick, and I do really enjoy that.
Oh, try the fluid.
Yeah.
Try the fluid.
I like to be targeted in my highlighting, but if you're looking for an all-over moment, then you definitely want a liquid highlighter rather than a stick highlighter.
Yeah.
That's a good reason one. We have new homework for everyone. This is not our homework. This is homework from the fam. We have to help Kara. So let's hear what Kara needs.
Hi, Jess and Jen. This is Kara calling from Boston. Love your podcast. Listen every morning while I do my makeup. I need a concealer that is going to stay all day. I have allergies, whatnot. I'm using tissue. Stuff, makeup comes off all. I wear a full face of makeup every single day to work. So I'm constantly reapplying. I would love a concealer. Right now I'm using Makeup Forever HD. Love it. Been using it since like 2008. It's my go-to. Use all their products, but I just can't find a concealer that is going to stay on the tip of my nose and on my chin where I get really red. So I would love for you guys to suggest something, or the fam, whoever, would be great. And I'll be listening. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Okay, you have your mission, everybody, if you choose to accept it. Kara wants a stay all day concealer for allergy sufferers. I don't know what all day means to Kara. I'm going to go with 8 hours. Let's give her 8 hours at least. Can we do that? Even if she's wiping her nose with a tissue? I don't know. If you have an idea of what concealer she should use, please call us 646-481-8182 or email us a voice memo, info@fatmascara.com. Jess, you look like you already have an answer for Kara.
But she wants it to stay around her nose while she's blowing her nose.
No, you heard her. Like, she is an allergy sufferer. You already are red in your nose and your chin.
I get it. No, preach. I get it.
And she has the foundation being Makeup Forever, I think she said. But what's the concealer? And I imagine she has a lot of redness, so she needs something with a little coverage to cover the redness. Obviously, if you're going to then blow your nose with a paper tissue, you're going to wipe off some concealer. So
yeah,
I think there's certain lipsticks. There's lipsticks that'll stay if you blot with a tissue. I don't know if that's asking too much of a concealer.
I like to go less makeup. If I have a really bad, I'm a sinus infection queen, chronic sinusitis.
Yeah, but I never see your nose get red because that's like up inside.
Yeah, oh my God, it's horrible.
Yeah, I feel like when I have allergies or rosacea, like the tip of my nose and my chin get very, very red.
I don't think you're going to get away from, I don't think coverage around the nose it's just not going to happen.
That it's going to stay that long.
Yeah, but what I feel like every single month someone would always ask like Bobby Brown for prevention. Because I used to like ghostwrite her column for a while.
Okay.
Hey, Bobby. It was like years ago. Hey, Bobby, I've got a cold. What's the best makeup for a cold? Do you know what I mean?
I have written 20 articles with that answer, yes.
You know
and
exactly
what would you say?
say.
And what does Bobby say?
This is so long ago. So, Bobby, if
she
you're
said,
listening,
Pat, don't rub.
No, this Bobby, I'm going to take Bobby out of the equation now because this was just like a good example. I feel like it was always less is more. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. So you're going to want to put like the thickest moisturizer in the world. Concealer for sure, and that's where our friend needs help, Kara. Waterproof mascara, right? I'm looking for your like validation.
Yes. I was thinking about thickest moisturizer. I had a comment on that.
Waterproof mascara.
Okay.
Some kind of brightening. This is where kitten would have been like definitely a thing. Some brightening eyeshadow.
Oh, Steal a Kitten, not Kitten Goes to Paris. Yeah. Shimmer Puff. Okay,
no,
go on.
Like, steal like some kind of.
I swear I read this column and or wrote it. Yeah, the brightening eyeshadow. Because this is what I want to do when I'm sick. We totally put this face on.
Keep like going. A 7-step, skincare routine. Some eyeshadow that brightens your eyes, or like maybe this is what I would say, like no eyeshadow, or just mascara, waterproof mascara. And then I would put a concealer underneath the eyes that's not going to budge. A couple that I really love, Hourglass concealer, really good. I don't think that moves around so much. Monica Blunder cover, amazing.
But both for under, that one is specifically under eye formulated.
The Blunder cover you can use anywhere.
Oh, you can? Okay.
It has like how do I say this?
A grip.
A grip. Thank you. A grip. I feel like the column I'm imagining would have been like, dust it with some setting powder.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Under the eye is more concave, whereas the nose and the chin are convex. And I think it's going to require a different kind of formula with more flexion, not as grippy so that it can flex because you move a lot in your nose and your chin. Do you know what I'm saying? So any of those that with like those film-forming polymers, flexible technology, like it's got to be concealer that you're not laying it under your eye and just like letting it be. It has to move in order to last the day. This is a tall ask.
I don't know, Kara. I don't know what we're going to do.
That's why we're putting it out to the fam. 646-481-8182. You know there's a makeup artist listening who was like, I know what you're talking about. This is the concealer. We want to hear it. Email it to us. Call us.
Okay. So we'll see you on Friday for the interview.
Actually, that's just you. That's your solo interview on Friday, if I remember correctly.
Doing a solo interview. And Jen, we'll see you with a couple of surprise hosts.
I will have surprise guest co-hosts starting the week after Valentine's Day. So we'll be back that week with all new episodes. Jess will be around for interviews. We'll be doing the news. Go get your beauty sleep. You need it because you have allergies, everyone, or colds. And we'll be here on Friday.
We hope you enjoyed the show.
It's your reviews and feedback that help us make the podcast even better. Head over to iTunes to rate and review us, or email your thoughts to info@fatmascara.com.
We also want to answer your beauty questions and hear what products you love. To share a Raise the One product review or to ask a beauty question, email us at info@fatmascara.
If you send it as a voice memo file, we can even share your voice on the podcast. You can also do that by leaving us a voice message. Our phone number in the United States is 646-481-8182.
Thanks so much for listening.